What's up guys, G5 Cosmos here for Game 5 Smash. I actually wanted to do something a little different with this video and tell you guys some stories of my experiences meeting top players. So over the years I've been to some big events and I've had the opportunity to meet some of the players who I really admire and are big in the scene. Most of this, or if not all of this, was in Smash 4, but most of these, or all of these players are still relevant for Ultimate, so you guys will know who I'm talking about. So the first one is MEW2KING. So this was, I want to say 2014. Smash Ultimate had, or not Smash 4, excuse me, had just come out on the 3DS, and I think it may have only been out in Japan at the time, but tons of people had bought the Japanese setups and Japanese 3DSs, or whatever you had to do to play the game Japanese. And there was this tournament, I believe it was called Crossfire 4. It was a big tournament held at the last, it was like the last tournament held at this venue on Long Island here in New York, and it was an event for multiple games, Melee, Brawl, even maybe PM, I'm not sure, probably not PM, and they also had Smash 4 on the 3DS, which I didn't have at the time, but a lot of people there. I actually went for Brawl because I joined the competitive scene at the end of Brawl. Anyway, I knew a lot of big names were going there. I'm not sure if I knew MEW2KING was going there or not before I went, but relevant fact that you'll see why this is relevant before we get into it is I had seen a stream of MEW2KING before wearing a shirt that I knew I had, and I got the shirt right here. The green screen kind of doesn't like it, so you'll see a lot of missing parts, but you can tell it's, you know, a lot of Mario Bros characters, whatnot. You'll see more pictures that I'll put behind it. So anyway, I'm not sure if I intentionally wore the shirt knowing MEW2KING would be there, but either way, MEW2KING was there, and so I saw him. He was just chilling. He was just sitting at a table, minding his own business on his phone or something, not talking to anybody. And I just walked to him. I said, "Yo, hey MEW2KING, you know, big fan. How's it going? Whatever." He looks at me, doesn't say hi, doesn't say what's up, how's it going, whatever. He looks at me, points at me, and goes, "I have that shirt." I have that shirt. Total, absolute MEW2KING, perfect. Like everything that I had come to understand about who MEW2KING was up until that point was manifested in that moment. And that was such a MEW2KING moment. So I'm super glad that I wore the shirt. And I'm not trying to say that MEW2KING wasn't nice or whatever. You know, this is just how his personality is. You know, he's a little different. So that's the way he reacted. And from there, you know, there was just some little small talk. I asked him what he thought of the current, like, Smash 4 characters. At the time, he thought Duck Hunt might have been the best character in the game, as well as Rosalina. Rosalina, he was probably right about in that patch. Duck Hunt, I don't know, but you know what? Everybody's got to make some calls. But the game was just coming out. And I remember I asked him if he was entering Brawl. He's like, why not? Because Brawl was kind of dead at that point, sadly. But he didn't. He wound up placing second in that Brawl event, I think. And yeah, you know, it was cool just to meet MEW2KING at the time. I was, you know, much more fresh-faced, as you probably see in the picture. You know, I had long hair at the time, and you know, I was very new to the scene, so I was a little bit more fanboyish. Geez, I hope I didn't wear the shirt just because I knew he was going to be there. But I did know that he had the shirt before he said that, so maybe I did. I don't know, man. This was years ago. But anyway, yeah. So next up, I'm going to talk about the two players that I met at Super Smash Con. I want to say it was 2017. I think it was 2017. All that matters is it was a Smash Con. It was a few years ago. This was the only Smash Con I attended, although I am going to be attending the Smash Con this year, so looking forward to that. But anyway, the first player I met there was Niro. So Niro always been one of my favorite players, even in Brawl. Amazing Meta Knight. I think he was the best player in the world at the end of Brawl. Either way, you know, fantastic player, really cool guy, really cool content creator. If you're not checking out Niro already, you know, definitely do that. And so I remember, you know, I always like to be careful when I'm like approaching people. I don't want to bother them. You know, people in the scene are way too, you know, they don't really get it. Like they just walk up to people and bother them in the middle of things. So, you know, I think Niro was just standing on his own. He was kind of just chilling. You know, that's pretty much what you want to look for if you're going to approach somebody in any case. Like, you know, you don't want to bother them if they're like talking with their friends or playing a game or whatever. So yeah, I just walked up to Niro and I said, "Yo, Niro, what's up? You know, huge fan, really like your stuff. Can I get a picture?" And as you see from the picture, you know, there was Niro. He was really friendly about it. Definitely, like, probably the most social of the players that we're going to talk about in this story, which is, you know, it's fine if they're not. I'm not that much of a social person myself, but yeah, Niro, he smiled. He says, "Yeah, come on, you know, go for it." And you can see a very genuine smile from him in the picture there. I don't know what you see from me. That's a kind of weird smile I made there, but Yeah, so that was pretty much that. I don't think I really talked to him about too much, but I just said, you know, good luck in the tournament, whatever. He did go on to win that tournament, so you know, maybe I wished him good luck and that won him the tournament. But yeah, so for the last one that I met there of like the notable top players was Zero. So I'm a huge fan of Zero, still am. You probably know that if you watch this channel. I have a video named after him, kind of whatnot, and I was at the time as well that I went to this event. So you know, Zero notorious for kind of not liking fan interactions, so I was really careful how I approached him. Again, I made sure, you know, he wasn't really with anybody. I think he had been with a group of people that he was talking with. I don't remember who was in that group, and then I think that group sort of vacated somewhere else, and he was left behind, but then began to walk in their direction. But like he was not with a group of people, and did not seem to be in any kind of rush or anything. I don't think he was like in the middle of his bracket or anything. So, you know, I just wanted to get a picture, you know, savor the experience, whatever. So I walk up to Zero. I say, yo, Zero, huge fan. Yo, sorry to bother you. You know, do you have time for a picture? He says, yeah, go. He says, yeah, go. I love that quote so much, dude. That is Zero in a nutshell in terms of like somebody who doesn't like fan interaction. He goes, yeah, go. And then you see, you know, he's clearly used to this. He's done it before. He made a good smile for the picture. Got a great picture of us. There you can see us, you know, in the picture. And, you know, I was a little upset at first because, you know, I'm a big fan. I wanted to have like you know, a great interaction with him, whatever. But looking back on it, hearing him say, yeah, go, and nothing else is probably the best takeaway from all that. By the way, I don't think anything bad of Zero. I think just, you know, he's just not a guy who likes to, you know, interact with people, these things, and he has a right to be that way, you know? He's coming to this event to compete, not to, you know, meet fans and whatnot. So, you know, maybe I did bother him too. Maybe he was in the middle of something, but I just thought it was really funny that he just says, yeah, go. Like, he didn't say it exactly rudely, but it was like, yeah, like he does this all the time kind of thing. He's like, yeah, go. And then, you know, he gave me the picture. I didn't ask for anything else. Probably wished him good luck as well. I don't remember how he did at that event or not, but you know, my luck worked for Niro, so we'll hold on to that one. And yeah, so that pretty much sums up the top player experiences that I've had so far. Looking to make a lot of new experiences at this year's SmashCon, so might even have a follow-up video for that. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments, what top players have you met? What experiences have you had meeting players in the community? Other stuff like that. Definitely, if you ever see me at an event, like you might at SmashCon, definitely say hi, what's up? If you recognize me, ask me anything about my videos. I'll be more than happy to meet you. I won't say yeah, go. Yeah, go. Or maybe I will for a joke. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. And also, don't forget, if you're happening to see this video before E3, I'm going to be doing a cool live stream collab with some other YouTubers that you can check out the link to in the description for E3. That's going to be tomorrow, June 11th at 12 p.m. EST. And you can tune in to watch us all react to the Nintendo Direct. Hopefully we get some cool announcements. But yeah, guys, once again, thanks for tuning in and have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye.